right, Toy Story 5 is officially out, and it's time to lock in and rank everything, and I mean everything, in the Toy Story franchise.
We belong together, yes we do.
I am a diehard Toy Story fan. I have been watching this franchise since I was out the womb, okay? I have collected the toys. I have watched every single thing I could possibly watch. Countless hours, constant rewatches, you name it. And this is my official ranking of all Toy Story movies, shows, specials, shorts, you name it. It's in here. Let's get started.
Forky asks a question. I don't know.
I decided to just lump all of Forky Asks a Question into just one thing because it sucks. Like, who really wants to see me rank every single individual, like, 2 minutes short of Forky Asks a Question? I mean, if there's a diehard Forky Asks a Question fan out there, please let me know in the comments. I guess I can expand further if you really want me to and rank every single individual one of those. But overall, I don't really like Forky as a character. He's just pretty irritating, and this just doubles down on how irritating he is. And, like, something that's just a little nitpick, but it bothers me, is a lot of the original voice cast, like, doesn't come back for this. Like, there's some that do, but, like, characters here and there just completely sound different, and that's just, I hate that. It's just such a bothering thing to me. So, Forky Asks a Question, clearly at the bottom.
Oh, where did you two come from?
Look, I don't really care. I hate this movie. It's got a couple positives, like Ducky and Bunny are hilarious, Duke Kaboom is pretty funny, and the animation is absolutely stellar. But other than that, it just gets a lot of things wrong, okay? Like, specifically and most importantly, the ending is awful, okay? Recently, I've seen a lot of people defending it online, saying it's about how Woody has learned to finally live his own life and find a meaning to his life outside of sacrificing himself for other people and someone else, like an Andy or a Bonnie and whatever. But, like, that's just not Woody. Like, that's not the character of Woody. He is loyal. That is a defining trait. And I know the whole thing is supposed to be a subversion of that, but he's not just loyal to a kid. He's loyal to his friends. Like, this is the whole journey he learned in Toy Story 2, and they're just ignoring that and undoing it. And it's just very, very frustrating as someone that loves these movies and grew up on these and loves these characters. And it just feels like a slap in the face. Like, they don't actually care about Woody at all.
Exciting. Which took us on quite the unexpected journey.
There's not really much to this one. It's just a little short. It's cute. It's fun. But there's still the sting of this being a continuation of the atrocity that is Toy Story 4. But I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's not really anything egregious like Toy Story 4 was. So it's fine.
No. White noise is fine.
Very well.
Good night, Socks.
Good night, Buzz.
I'm a little bit higher on Lightyear than most people are, but I do see its flaws. I think there's some enjoyment to be had. I actually think Chris Evans is really great in the role, and I think there's some fun to be had here and there. Socks is phenomenal and absolutely carries, but there's clearly some issues with the color grading of the film. It's pretty gray and bland, and just the Interstellar for kids, like, plot line is just way too complex for what this movie needs to be. Like, not that I didn't understand it, it's just so random and out there. Like, the story really needed some work, as well as the supporting cast and Buzz's crew is just kind of annoying and not that funny.
Calling Buzz Lightyear, the galaxy's greatest hero.
Buzz Lightyear Star Command and Buzz Lightyear Star Command The Adventure Begins is just kind of hard to, like, place in this ranking because Disney wants to act like they never happened. Like, for some reason it's not on Disney Plus, which is super frustrating because I grew up on this show. Like, it is so much fun. I remember loving it, but I'm really having to rank it just off of memory, which is difficult because this was like a long time ago, but this was like one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons. It's a ton of fun. Buzz Lightyear, I just remember the supporting cast and Buzz's crew being so much fun, a lot better than the crew in Lightyear. It's just classic Buzz Lightyear cartoon adventures. Like, it's just a good time.
It's the new action-packed Buzz Lightyear movie!
Like I said, this is just based off of memory, and like I owned this movie on VHS back in the day, and I remember watching it a ton. And so that's really the only reason I put it over the show, is just because it's a more concise story that I really remember. But this and the show could be interchangeable. It's just fun. It's a great time, and I love that Tim Allen came back to voice Buzz in this movie.
Kitty Saurus. Greet the world with an open heart. Ugh.
I love the Toy Story specials. I think it's such a fun and creative way to continue the world building of the franchise without having to like make huge theatrical releases and like statements, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so fun to go back into the Toy Story world and get a sneak peek in this way. And Toy Story That Time Forgot is just so much fun. Like, I love the new characters. I love the battle swords. They're so much fun. I love that this format allows different characters to take front and center, so it's cool to follow Trixie's story. I don't know, this one is just fun. I love it.
Say it.
Combat Carl never gives up.
You're not Combat Carl.
Oh, Jesse never gives up. Jesse finds a way.
Toy Story of Terror has got just such a fun, unique identity as like this Halloween special. I think that gives it a little bit more flavor than Toy Story That Time Forgot. And this was almost like the soft launch as Jessie as the main character of a Toy Story thing. This was the first time that we got to see her as that, and she carries it well. I think what puts this forward more slightly than Toy Story That Time Forgot is I think I just like the new characters in this one a little bit more. Combat Carl, Transitron is just like a sick toy. I love the Pocketeer, like toys like that. They're just super fun in this special.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bunny Lucky Okie Motel. I thought we were staying in a resort. Welcome to the Bunny Lucky Okie Resort.
This is where things get a little bit difficult for me because all of the Toy Story tunes I absolutely love. I've watched them countless times. I think they're so much fun. But like the ranking of the Toy Story tunes are this close by like the smallest of margins. But I got Hawaiian Vacation at the bottom. I don't really know why I put it under some of the other ones, but I love this short film, okay? I can't sing its praises enough. I think it's so fun, and one of my favorite things about it is there's such a showcase of creativity in this one. Like, I feel like there's so many fun moments of making Hawaii, like, in a toy world, and how they would do that with, like, the scuba diving with the TV, and Mr. Potato Head as the pineapple, and Spanish Buzz being, like, the dancer with the glow stick instead of the fire torch. Like, there's just so much creativity in this one, and that's what I really love about it.
Oh, Buckle, you crack me up sometimes.
I don't know, man. Something about Small Buzz is just so funny to me. I love the discarded toys, like the Happy Meal toys support group is so funny. Like, Gary Grappling Hook saying, yeah, he left is just one of my favorite vocal stems that I say all the time.
He left.
Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of this one. I think it's fun. I think it's funny. Like, I just love it.
Oh, the floaters have all the fun.
What up, fishes?
This one was pretty easy to put at number one of all the Toy Story tunes because Partysaurus Rex is just hilarious. Something about it is just so much fun. I love the crazy, chaotic party energy. Like, it is just so awesome. Like, there's so many fun quotes in this special that I still say all the time. Like, it is so funny. And again, it's creative, but honestly, it's the humor that really brings it up. I am dying laughing throughout this short little tune the entire time.
Star Command. Rendezvous. What? Star Command. Rendezvous with Star Command. Rendezvous with Star Command.
I didn't want recency bias to carry this one too hard because I did love Toy Story 5 a lot. But in order for it to break even higher than some of these other ones, like, I'm going to need some time with it. I'm going to need to be able to rewatch it. I'm going to need it to grow on me. Like, it just hasn't been with me long enough for it to really break into this upper echelon like the other movies are. And so Toy Story 5 is phenomenal. Definitely check it out. I just did a review for it, actually, so you can check it out here if you want to hear my thoughts on it. But Toy Story 5 is phenomenal. There's so many emotional gut punches, and Jessie is a great protagonist.
You are a toy!
It gets tough here because the first three are just some of my favorite movies of all time. And so, like, it's kind of difficult to rank them, but Toy Story 1, this is what started it all. Just such creativity showcased here. Like, they just were cooking. They had something so special. To be able to create this world and start it off is just impressive. And they gave us two of the best characters of all time in Buzz and Woody. This franchise is amazing, and the first Toy Story movie still holds up today. Maybe not some of the animation, but overall, I think it still holds up. It's a great story, great characters. Like, this is just one of the best movies of all time.
What are we gonna do, Buzz?
Use your head.
But I don't want to use my head!
Toy Story 2, it's a classic. I love this movie. I watched it so much growing up. The new characters, Jesse and Bullseye, are just great additions, but I just love the adventure of Buzz taking the rest of the gang to go find Woody, and Woody's journey here is really great. Like, this is just such a fun movie. It's so great. How can you not love Toy Story 2? One of the best sequels in history.
Come on, El Paso. Mi nave, ¿la encontraste? Excelente.
I mean, come on. Was it ever going to be a different movie? Toy Story 3 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, top 2, tied with Avengers Infinity War. This movie is amazing. It has one of the best send-offs ever. It's got such great story throughout. It's got such great humor, great new characters, great celebration of the characters we love. I think it's so creative to show what the journey these toys would be on once Andy has outgrown them. Like, at the time, that was such a great idea, and it really helped too, because we grew up with these characters from the beginning as well, just like Andy did. And so this movie is one of my favorites. I can rewatch it and quote it all day long, all the time. It doesn't matter. This is one of the best movies ever. All right, so that's my ranking for everything in the Toy Story franchise. I'm sure I upset some of you. Let me know in the comments what you disagree with. Tell me what you agree with if you want to lean more positives. But hey, let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any prayer requests, please also drop that in the comments as well. I'd love to be praying for you. Deuskis, homies.
Thank you.